back to episode 2 of the Clockwork Podcast. Here with my co-host.
Your
How's it
boy
going, Caleb? How's it
Hey,
going?
pretty good about you.
I'm just chilling. I'm a little tired today.
A little tired?
A little tired. I haven't seen you since last time we recorded. How's life? How's life been going on?
A lot of Pokemon Go, video games, and work. How about yourself?
That's it, man. I've been working. Trying to stack my cheddar, as they be saying.
The youngsters
The
nowadays?
youngsters, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Just been living life.
Been living the best
Just
life,
living
man.
life. Now, game 1 of the finals happened.
He did it
He
again.
did it again.
He sold another
The
order.
Haliburton.
What the Haliburton, man?
It was in New York this time getting hit by the Haliburton.
What would I do? I'm a bad guy. Well,
I'm sorry. I just saw it on Twitter. I thought it was pretty funny. Bro. Where do they Photoshop his face onto,
yes. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. I do know what you're talking about.
Man, you think that they're taking this serious?
I don't know, bruh. I think it's gonna be a game 7. I kind of hope it
I
is.
low-key think the Thunder still got it in 6.
Shea only shot 8 free throws last
They
night.
only shot 8. And I saw a stat today. It was the Thunder led the game for 46 minutes and 2 seconds, and the Pacers only led for 0.3 seconds.
Yep, that is true.
And the fact that that's even possible and they still came out and won is ridiculous. He's doing some black voodoo magic.
How many kids do you think he sacrificed?
27.
27?
It's got to be. There's no way.
It's black magic for sure if another superstar gets hurt, though.
Would you do black magic for, like... I wouldn't do black magic for...
Well,
like,
for
anything.
what?
Like, anything that you could dream of.
No comment. You might feel an injury coming soon.
You wish that on me?
Who knows?
It's nasty word. I gotta bring this up. I saw something on Instagram. I want your opinions on
No,
this.
goodness.
I saw that there was a wild elephant that broke into a grocery store, I think, in
No, that was just my boy and me.
Thailand. That broke into a grocery store in Thailand, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're just an average shopper, what do you do in that situation?
Well, I work at a grocery. If I see that,
Okay, so if you're at work and you see an elephant just run into like the glass window,
I'm going home. I don't care. I'm leaving.
you wouldn't even try anything to help?
What am I gonna do? Get stomped on? No, I'm going home.
I feel like I'd try and like
Ride it. Dumbo.
bro, I don't even know what I could do because I don't think a gun could kill an elephant.
Not gonna tell you.
You don't think a gun could kill an elephant? Not even a strong gun?
I think maybe. I think a sniper to the dome. I mean,
Nah, but they're actually, yeah, probably.
shoot it right.
Well, yeah, a gun could kill an elephant. People used to hunt elephants.
With spears.
I'm talking about like in the past like 15 years.
No,
They used to hunt elephants for their tusks.
Think of woolly mammoths, bro.
They're not. Do you consider that an elephant? Like a type of elephant?
Yeah. Do you not?
I think it's its own kind. No.
Shout out.
Yeah,
His own thing.
I'm saying I'm down. I'm down with the cause.
Oh, speaking of causes, June, men's mental health.
Men's mental health.
Have you seen that one TikTok that's been going viral?
No.
This girl, what's her name? Maybe it's like Ava stole your girl or something, bruh. She posted a TikTok and said, "Me during the moment of silence for men's mental health," and she started yelling and like dancing. Like, come on, bruh. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, honestly, like if you're gonna do that type of stuff, like
You deserve to get bullied.
Maybe that too. Like, you deserve to get bullied to the point where you get mental health problems.
Oh my god. Jesus, bro. I mean, actually, no, you low key spit. I'm gonna give it a
Like,
buck.
let's
You
be
low key
real.
spit.
If you're gonna hate on somebody for having mental health, then that just shows what type of person you
Maybe
are.
you need to experience it so you
Maybe
can
you need to
respect it.
experience it so then you understand how hard it is.
Yeah.
I'm not vouching to bully anybody. I think that's horrible.
I'm not gonna say no though, but
I'm gonna say no,
we two different people.
but
Everyone has their own opinions.
I just I don't know. I just feel like that's like I feel like that person might have to experience something to get a sense of what's happening.
What is she gonna experience, bro?
She probably ain't never been. Well, now she's probably been cyberbullied after that video.
She deserves, like, respectfully, I think she deserves it.
Respectfully, respectfully, nobody deserves hate.
Honestly,
Actually,
some people. I have a few people I could name. I'm not. I'm not gonna name them.
I got a couple of mine, but you know
Yeah,
what? Just love everybody.
I was trying to. What happens if they
Love
bad
everybody.
though?
Love it. What?
What happens if they bad? Like they're a bad person.
Everybody's different. So you know what? Let me send a message. Everybody's different. Not everybody's gonna be perfect. Some people may have differences. Some people may not do the same things that you like to do, and that's okay. Differences define who we are. God created everybody in His own right, and I don't know if I said that right, but you know, our differences and our skill sets define who we are, and we shouldn't bully people based on the fact that they don't align with us. That we're not the same as everybody else. 'Cause nobody's the same. Nobody's the same. I'm not the same. He's black. I'm white, and that's okay. You know?
Speaking of love, everyone, happy Pride Month as well.
Yeah, man.
Why are you smiling?
No, I just didn't expect you to go there. Yeah, man.
Well, we shouting out men's mental health.
Shout
We
out.
shout out everything for the month.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. School. I love everybody.
I love everyone who loves me.
I love everybody that loves me. I'm a people person. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, I think that's kind of crazy. What?
I thought you were gonna say something.
I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm pretty tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long day for me. I had work at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was up at 6:30, but
I was up at 5.
That's when I went to bed. I was in the game.
Well, where was you playing, man?
2K,
2K. 2K.
2K and
Classic.
Roblox.
Classic.
No lie.
It's classic. I haven't touched 2K in a long time, mainly because like it pisses me off so much that I feel like punting a baby across the freaking room.
Sometimes I do it.
What?
You gotta relieve stress somehow. You gotta do it.
Hey,
50-yard field goal type beat. You know what I'm
what's
saying?
it? It's a punt, not kick.
Same difference. You just kick. You punt 50 yards.
I
If you're a
guess.
dog.
I want to actually punt the baby because there was a man that did get arrested for that. You never saw that?
No.
There was a man that got arrested because he was losing a 2K rec game,
Oh,
and
the one who like threw the baby at
yeah,
the
and
TV,
he
bruh.
threw his baby at the TV and he got arrested. That's insane.
That might be something I would do, bro.
Are you serious? I would never do that. I would never throw a baby.
Maybe not a baby, but I would be tempted.
I wouldn't be tempted to throw my baby.
I
I'd
don't know, bro.
I'd probably like if I see one of my baby's toys, I'll probably break
And then
it.
throw it at the baby.
I wouldn't throw it at the baby. I'd
All
throw it
right,
at the screen.
think of this. Think of this, okay?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Let's say you have a kid now, right? You're playing 2K with the boys. You hit takeover. You're like, oh, I'm gonna take this all the way. Boom, ripped. Sellout Blake starts getting yelled at you. and then your baby hears that, waddles up to you, sell out Blake. You not throwing that baby? Start smacking you. My dad sucks at 2K. I'm beating my kid.
I wouldn't beat my kid, but I'd be like,
I'm gonna stiff arm him to the ground.
I'd be like, I wouldn't beat my kid, but how old's the kid?
Let's say we'll go like 7. Let's say 7 right now.
Nah, I wouldn't beat my kid for that.
I might
If
toss
my
him.
kid's like 16 saying that to me, I might smack him upside the head or something. But I wouldn't like.
You
beat
ever
him.
call me that again? I swear.
Yeah, bro. He don't get the right to call me that.
Only my teammates are sold.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But
I think I'll just death stare my kid though.
Dexter,
Be
like,
like, you say one more word, bro.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I don't know. I could. Nah, over 2K wouldn't.
You don't live, breathe. You don't bleed 2K like me, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't believe 2K like that. I won't be playing 2K like that anymore. I'll
Yeah, I can't
be.
say the same.
I don't know what I'd be playing. I don't even be playing the game like that.
I would say you don't even be getting on.
I do. I just watch like Netflix and stuff
That's
though.
not getting on the game though.
I might play college football from time to time.
You see the new cover for it?
I did.
I
I
like it.
did. Which one? Both?
Yeah, both.
Both? I think the deluxe one's better.
I agree.
But I like the aesthetics of the normal one. They just didn't include a lot of teams, and they included some random teams that I was kind of like, what are we
Who
doing?
are you?
Like, why is Navy on the flag? Like, respect, but y'all ain't no top 25. Well, they were this year, right?
Not gonna say.
They were a top 25, but they're not a prominent like football school. You know what I'm
It was a
saying?
fluke. It was a fluke.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
You know who else had a mean cover?
Hmm.
Madden.
Oh,
Saquon with the backward.
Saquon
That's
with
kind
the
of tough.
LeBron cleats on,
Yeah.
a glorious king.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo! You know what I'm saying?
There goes their eardrums.
Yeah,
They can't even listen to us
my
anymore.
bad, my bad. But whenever I hear Lapuki, I just have to say that
Lip Pookie Berry
Lapuki Berry.
with sunshine.
What are you doing the moment you hear LeBron retires? Like
Popping champagne,
you
bro.
really you're celebrating,
Dude, the glazing will finally end, bro.
dude. I might cry.
Really?
I'm
I
being
never
so
liked
for real.
LeBron like
I'm being
that.
so for, no. The moment Kevin Durant retires, I will cry.
That's
I
fair.
will cry. Probably also whenever LeBron Curry. I cried a little bit when D Rose retired, but like just because that's my childhood and I grew up with them.
That's fair.
But like, dude,
I shed tears when Kyrie retires.
I might shed tears when Kyrie. I shed tears when he tore his ACL.
Alright.
Get well soon, Kyrie. I know, in case you watching and stuff, man. He ain't watching, man. But you know it's cool. He might,
It's a thought that matters. Thought that matters.
he
Thought
ain't
that
seeing.
matters.
But how many years do you think he got left?
2.
Two. Chris Paul just came out and said that he might retire
That
because
might get me a little too.
because
No lie.
he said that he feels like he can, but he wants to be a dad. Like he misses that part. He wants to be a dad more than anything. And I was like, there's something wholesome about that. But at the same time, bro, just shut up and dribble.
Pass the ball. Do your thing,
Pass the
bro.
ball, bro. You playing with Victor Wet Bananas, bro. Like, what is you fun to do? Stolen the lobs. You playing with
No,
De'Aaron Fox.
literally.
If they get Giannis, I'd be like, yo, cool, retire, man.
You think? I would be the opposite. Now stay.
So he can get a ring?
You know how many oops he gets? Oh my goodness.
That would be tough.
Oops, the Giannis and Victor, bro. That'd be
But
tough.
they got De'Aaron Fox already.
He's just fast.
Ain't it crazy that Tyrese Haliburton and De'Aaron Fox played on the same team and they traded Haliburton before Fox?
Yeah, that is crazy. Now look who's in the finals.
Look who's in the final. Look who's arguably a better player. I never said Tyrese Haliburton was overrated. I think he's a player that just doesn't fit this generation.
I agree.
He's a traditional point guard.
He doesn't put up crazy stats every
He
night.
doesn't have to shoot the ball. But when he does, it's like, oh,
And the Pacers as a whole is just like a good team right now.
Siakam's probably the best player on the team. I'll give you. Siakam's the most underrated superstar in the NBA.
I'm pretty sure the only one on the team with experience in the finals. He has a ring.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think anyone else does.
Well, no, I don't think Aaron Nesmith was on. Nope, he wasn't on the Celtics when they went to the finals the first time. I don't think so. I think he might have got traded before that.
And is he the only one with a ring on the team, I believe?
Aaron Nesmith or Siakam?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one on the team with the ring.
I missed that team. That was a fun team to watch.
2019 Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, that was fun.
Back when Drake thought he was a part of the team.
He was playing. He was the point guard.
He was the point guard.
Remember when Fred had to wear the Band-Aid?
Dude,
That
I
was
remember
goofy.
whenever Fred
Whew. That was a rough one. Break it down a little
Fred
bit.
Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet got like absolutely demolished in the eye, and he was just pouring out blood mid game. And I was like, "Damn, bro! I didn't know that like you could get cut like right here. Like I didn't know that was possible."
You just didn't think it was possible?
But like, no, I didn't know how easy it was to get cut around your eyes. Like I didn't know this how thin the skin was.
Oh, you didn't know the thin layers, bro?
No, I didn't know that. I thought it would be harder to get cut up here
Really?
because like it's pretty.
But look how much you move when you push it, bro.
But it's pretty meaty. No, not meaty, bony up here. So
Exactly. That's like bone. That's like putting like a piece of meat on a cutting board. It's gonna help you cut easier.
What's your favorite type of meat?
Pause. What are you asking me?
Like to consume?
That's not any better. Type of animal meat. Ooh. Oh man. That's a rough
we get
one.
into a whole nother realm with that one.
Ooh.
What type
Let me get into
of
those horses,
cooked
man.
meat? Just answer what type of meat you like, man.
The steak, probably.
Really?
Steak and chicken.
I like chicken probably over steak. Just because I don't really be cooking steak like that.
I think chicken's more versatile. You
It
do a lot
is.
more with chicken.
I just had Panda Express today, so orange chicken, arguably top 5 chicken.
I had a Lunchable.
What type of lunch though?
Turkey and cheddar.
You nasty motherfucker, bro.
2 Snapples, buy
You
one, get one.
nasty. I know that thing was stanking when you opened up the plastic too.
Bro, I was on break, really.
I knew it was like you opened it and that stank just hit you in the face.
And
you
I took that stink down.
You didn't even choose the nachos.
We were out. There was no nachos. I usually get
The
nachos.
pepperoni pizza. What other lunch was it?
You get the salami one.
Oh heck no!
One time at work, bro, I went to the end cap of the self checkout,
Mm-hmm.
and there was an open, empty Lunchable. And it wasn't even like one of the good ones, bro. It was like the cracker, pepperoni, and mozzarella one.
Ew.
I was like, if you're gonna steal a Lunchable, steal a good one. Go all in.
I can't remember the last time I had it. Actually, the last time I had a Lunchable was probably when I went to Brookfield Zoo
That's fair.
for a field trip, and I always got the nacho ones because that was the one time my mom would buy me them because she was like very strict on what I could get, and she was like on field trips you can get Lunchables because it's a special occasion. And I just remember like I also had a Sprite in the bag, and I just remember like the bottom of my bag was wet.
There was no Sprite left.
No, there was Sprite left.
Not much though. You had
It was
3
not
sips.
much, but there was Sprite left.
Like,
I remember also having my homie too because they threw all of our lunches in like a bin and they rolled it.
Oh,
And he opened up his Sprite and it just went straight into his face. And
I would have tossed
so
hands
funny.
with the teacher, bro. They would have been done for.
It wasn't the teacher; it was the workers at the zoo.
Oh, that's even worse, bro. I'm gonna feed them to the lions. That's pretty tough, though.
When you go to the zoo, what is like the one exhibit that like
I gotta go to.
you gotta go to?
Monkey exhibit. Always been. Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at
Don't
you.
look at me like that, bro. Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not. I was gonna say sharks, like the aquatic exhibit, like penguins and all that. Just because, like, bro, how often you get to, or a polar bear, but you gotta catch them when they in the water.
Why did you catch them on land?
because
You
it's
have to toss
cool.
sands.
It's cooler.
Like, are they just criminals? You don't
No,
want to see. They're pretty boring on
it's
land.
cool. It's cooler when they're in the water, though. You gotta admit, it's cooler whenever polar bears are in the
I
water.
haven't seen one in a while.
You never went to the zoo when they were in the water?
Dude, they haven't been there whenever I went.
Have you ever gone to SeaWorld?
No,
I went. That's why I got bit by a shark there.
probably deserved it.
There's like a little open area where you can pet them. I was petting them, and one of them just went.
Give you a little smooch.
I was just like, eh.
I pet a stingray and I cried. I said, "Why did you just slide me?" And I started crying.
I think no, SeaWorld's pretty cool. Because then you go through that little tunnel, and there's like it's like one of those tunnels where like you kind of like where arches over you. And you can
Oh,
look up and you can see the fish.
no, I haven't been in one of those. I want to. That stuff.
It's so cool. I don't think I've ever been to the zoo in Chicago, the Lincoln Park Zoo.
You never been there?
Nope, I don't think so.
Where do you usually go?
Brookfield,
I usually go Lincoln.
because Lincoln Park's pretty expensive.
That one's free. You just walk in.
Actually,
Yeah. Brookfield, you have to pay for. Lincoln, you don't. You just walk in.
so maybe I gotta go to Lincoln Park.
Dang.
I don't think I've ever been there. I've been to the Science Museum.
Shout out. You ever been to the Shed Aquarium?
It's been a very long time since I've been to the show
But you've been there?
aquarium, but I have been there. Well, going back to SeaWorld, whenever I did go to SeaWorld in Orlando, I got to see the sharks, and I got a little like dog tag chain or whatever,
Yeah.
that says Blake on it, and I that made my day. I was ready to leave after that. But my sister wanted to see the the orca,
Of course.
so we get in there, and they're like, "All right, show's gonna start in 5 minutes," but we're looking up at the sky. It's a little cloudy, a little dark, and like all of a sudden they get on the intercom and they go, "The show is being canceled due to the severe lightning," and my sister starts bawling her eyes out. But I'm having a great time because I got my chain and I got to see the sharks, and now we're going home.
You're like, this is all I wanted.
I was happy. I was so happy. Freshly shaved head.
Oh, man.
I was I was geeking that day.
Look at Caillou.
I did. They held me down in a Disney World bathtub and shaved my head.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard.
My family, because I didn't want my head shaved, but my dad, I was complaining about being hot. They were like,
It's the only way.
"Dude, you gotta shave your head." And my hair wasn't even that long at the time.
They just wanted you to be bald.
My hair wasn't even that long. So they literally, my dad's using like beard trimmers to shave my head, and it's like pulling on my hair. And eventually it gets like jammed. And so my he's not my uncle, but we call him my uncle because he's old. He's my cousin. He comes in, and when he comes in a room, like that he's in the room. Like he has that like type of
that aura.
like out of my way. Like you know what I'm saying?
What, is he just an asshole?
No, he's not an asshole, but he's he's like stern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
He means business.
assertive. Because he was in the army and all that, so like he has that typical army guy type of like demeanor about him.
Yeah.
That was a good word that I used. Um, he came in and he just went like, "Let me see." They like parted to get him through the door. I'm sitting in the bathtub with like patches of my hair gone, and he just goes, takes a picture of me, puts it in his pocket, and walks out.
I'm tossing hands.
I didn't even know what happened.
I'm tossing hands,
I
bro.
was like, "Bro, what?"
What are you doing?
And then they just went back to shaving my head.
That bro was just cooking you, bro. He said, "Bro, look at this stupid kid, bro."
I was like, "Dang, bro! Like you ain't even gonna try and help me."
He did not care.
What's the
all, bro.
word? Like, have you ever had like an experience with a family where you're just kind of like on vacation where it's like, "Dang, bro!" I have like so many memories on vacation where it's like so prominent, like that it makes the trip because of like how dysfunctional this event was. You know what I'm talking about?
Probably my road trip to California, bro. It was me, my grandma, my aunt, And they were just arguing the whole time, bruh. And
My
it was
mom
bad.
thought I got kidnapped at the Florida Welcome Center.
Did you get kidnapped?
No,
Are you
we
sure?
we showed up and I was taking a nap, and I woke up and I just wanted to drink my cream soda. I just wanted to, you know.
Okay.
I just woke up. I wanted to watch because we had the car that had the TVs that came
Yeah.
on, and she would put the disc in, and I would watch. So I just wanted to watch my cream soda, I just wanted to drink my cream soda. She kept asking me. She was like, "Do you want to go? Do you need to go to the bathroom?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Are you sure?" Like, "Mom, I don't need to go." She was just like, "All right." So she leaves. 10 minutes probably go by, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just kind of like,
I gotta pay.
kind of got to go to the bathroom. So I'm standing outside both bathrooms waiting for her to come out because I went out the side door. So I was gonna tell her I'm going to the bathroom. She still isn't coming out, and I'm about to piss myself.
I would just piss
I'm
myself.
like dancing in place, like trying to keep myself. So she doesn't. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I can either run in there, go to the bathroom super fast, come out, and hope she has not came out yet because there was a line, or I just have to wait and hope I don't piss myself. And eventually, it got to a point where I couldn't wait anymore. So I go in and I take a piss. I come back out, and she's not like anywhere near the bathroom. So I just start walking back to the car. Because I'm thinking, oh, she's probably back at the car. She's outside the car, freaking out. And I'm like, so I walk over. My mom's like, where the fuck have you been? I was like, I use the bathroom. She was like, the car's locked. The the car's running. There's about $5,000 in this car. Everything's in this car. And she's like screaming at me in front of everybody. And I'm like, did you check all the doors? She's like, yes. I just walk over to the side door and I just pull it. And it slides open. And I unlock the door. And she gets in the car, puts it in drive, and speeds off. And then my show ends. So I have to be like, yo, mom, can you change the disc?
Can we watch a new
I
one?
was like, mom, can you change the disc? She just went, don't fucking talk to me right now. I was like, oh, damn, my bad.
My episode's over.
That was probably one of the most memorable memories I have of a vacation.
I haven't been on many vacations.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, where do you typically go? Because I know some people typically have a spot that they go.
I guess Wisconsin, just the Dells.
I don't think I've ever been to those. Like,
I only been
actually.
to Florida once. Florida once, and then that's actually the only place that my family went.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Colorado in a couple weeks. That should be fun.
Shout out. I want to go there.
Really?
I've been in the
It's
airport.
beautiful, though. You gotta go to the Springs or Denver, one of the two.
I'm gonna go to a Broncos game.
Go to a Rockies game. That's pretty good. Baseball. Yeah.
I don't like baseball.
But it's pretty good. Their field is really nice.
Is it?
I mean, it's grass. Yeah.
I love grass. You ever eaten grass?
I feel like everybody's eating grass at some point. And just see what it tasted like.
In preschool, we like had our own little cups and we grew our own grass. I ate all of it. No lie. Like it wasn't only me. There was like 8 kids on the bus, just like we're all talking, just eating our grass,
You
bro.
ever ate a leaf?
Yeah.
What's the? Have you ever ate a bug?
Nope. You went too far.
Like a cooked bug?
Ew. No. Why? Why would
I
I do?
have. It was like in sixth grade. Our teacher brought in like a bag of like cooked seasoned bugs, and we just ate them.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I threw up immediately
I don't. I probably would too.
because the seasoning was nasty, not because of the bug. It was the seasoning.
I thought the bugs were quite
I can't even remember what bugs we had.
balls.
I know one of them was crickets.
Yeah, that's an average one.
It was
Yeah.
like fried crickets or something.
Mealworms. Any mealworms.
No, dude, I don't like bugs. Bugs scare me.
I'm gonna bring a bag of
You bring a
worms.
If you bring a bag of worms, no, worms are cool. I'll mess with worms. It's like the ones that are so tiny that you can't see.
Maybe some long worms, bruh.
No, I'm talking about like bugs that are so tiny that you can't see. Those are the ones that scare me.
Oh, I'm gonna bring a bag
Like
of
those
baby
earwigs.
spiders
You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that you find in like your basement.
with a pincher, bruh.
No, well those two are like centipedes.
Ugh, millipedes.
Literally, my roommate, I nearly slapped my roommate because one time he told me he was like, "All right, good night, Blake." Like, I was going to bed, and he was like, "Good night, hey, bro," because we had ants at one point. He was like, "Hey, bro, make sure those ants don't crawl all over you while you're sleeping." And
And
he knows that I'm afraid of bugs.
that cooked you, didn't it?
Dude, I felt like my skin was crawling the entire night. I would lay in my bed and I would just be like,
Where are they?
I'd look to see if like I had bugs in my bed.
That's how I feel when I walk through, like, because I have so much hair. When I walk through like forests or like woods,
You
I
gotta like shake your hair out.
yeah, I feel cooked. Like I'd be going through my hair like every time. I'm like, oh my god, they're nesting in
I
me.
freaking hate bugs. There's no point of bugs in this world. Don't give me some scientific fact about bugs.
I'm trying to think of
Just
one.
let me live in this delusion
All right, fair enough.
that bugs do
But you
not.
just said love everyone. Remember that?
Bugs don't count.
They don't have feelings.
Bugs don't have feelings.
They're animatronics.
Flies are controlled by the government.
They're what?
Speaking of the government, Elon Musk just tweeted out. Do you see that?
No.
He tweeted out the reason why the Epstein files have not been dropped is because Donald Trump's on them. He tweeted out. And,
He's switching up on
and
Trump.
Kanye West is trying to be the mediator in this whole thing, bringing them back together.
He made cousins.
What are
I
you
don't know.
doing if they release the Epstein files and you see like somebody that's like that you know, not like that's popular, but somebody that you know,
I personally know.
like person, like your mom's on it or something.
I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna be like, that's kind of tough. Like that's kind of a flex.
Dude, I'd be like,
What about
like,
the Diddy party list?
did you see that he got taken out? Like they threatened to take him out of the courtroom
Why?
because he was staring down the jurors.
Did it look good?
No, like he was probably going
I'm gonna kill you.
like you're
There's this guy who be
next.
shop at my store that looks exactly like Diddy, bruh. I'd be laughing every time.
You should call him out.
Aren't you in jail?
Yo, no, hey,
Why are you? Is that baby oil? What the fuck?
$1,000 of baby oil is nasty work.
Someone bought baby oil today.
Have you ever put baby oil on yourself? Not like lathered yourself in baby oil, but
No, I
like on
don't
your
think
hand.
I don't think so.
I have, yeah.
Just on your hand, your dominant hand.
No, no, hey. It wasn't. No, it was just on my hand because my homie had a slip and slide, like for his like birthday party. What?
Nothing,
And
bro.
it was at his house. Like it was one of those blow up like slip and slides. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? So like I just put some on to like make myself like go farther, and I flew out of the thing and into the grass.
Ow.
Shout out Jaden, that's my boy. Day one homie. You know what I'm saying? Man, why you sitting like that, bro?
I'm trying to get comfortable. My thumb's starting to hurt.
Hey, bro, I'm messing with that shirt though.
Do you know who
I
this is?
lied.
Can't name this fucking character, can you?
Majin Buu.
Fuck you. I hate you.
I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in.
Top 5 anime, bro. You can only
Dragon
name.
Ball?
No, just anime. So
I'll be watching it. I know Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Death Note,
How many of those have you watched?
2. My Hero Academia. Like I know them, but
You didn't
I've
be
only
watching.
watched 2.
I respect that.
Dragon Ball and Naruto. I watched Dragon Ball Super.
Only super. You haven't watched all of it.
No. I only watched Super. And then I was at college and my homie pulled up the Ultra Instinct fight with Jiren.
Jiren, that's
Yeah,
tough.
he pulled
And
that
the
up.
Tournament of Power.
Yep. That's
That's
where I
cold.
left off.
That's cold.
So he spoiled it for me.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks, Caleb.
Not me though.
Not you. Not you. Not you.
black.
Other Caleb. Well, you guys have the. You might be a little darker than you. Is that racist to say? Should I take that back?
I don't think so.
He also has dread. Well, he did just cut his dreads off and dye his hair blonde, and with a goatee, and he looks like a 5'5" version of Chris Brown.
5'5"?
He's pretty short. He's gonna get mad that I said that because he's not that short, but he is short.
Is he 5'5"?
Nah, he's more like probably like
5'6"?
he's probably like 5'9".
No.
But then he's gonna tell me, "Oh, I'm 5'10". Like, bro,
I'm 5'11", mate.
I'm you fucking 6 foot, mate.
Bro, you just projecting.
No, bro, but he shaved his head. He cut off his dreads.
He looked like a
he
Frank Ocean.
dyed his hair blonde. Like, you know Chris Brown with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
He has the goatee too. Like, so he looks like Chris Brown.
He's gonna beat a girl.
You know what? He might see this.
Answer. No. Answer honestly.
Caleb, I'm talking directly to you. I don't think he'd ever hit a woman.
You lying.
Nah,
like
he wouldn't hit a woman. He wouldn't hit a woman. I'm joking.
I'm just joking.
He wouldn't hit a woman. He wouldn't. Nah, he ain't the type of guy. He's a man of God. Man of God. He wouldn't hit a woman. He'd be preaching to me all the time. But some of the reels you be sending me ain't really godly. Like, I be sending them too, so you know it is what it is.
I can't be sending no one my reels, bro.
Are they like bad? Are they bad? Oh my gosh, I have a story to tell you.
Oh no.
My mom just reminded me of this the other day. And I don't think I've ever told you this story because I blocked it out of my memory.
It's going to be about Jet Ski Buddy, bro.
It is not going to be about Jet Ski Buddy.
Damn.
We will not be telling that story. No.
That could send us.
That could do us in. That could do us in.
Anyway.
Basically, it was... my mom and I last night were talking about, like, courtesy calls and, like, fights. And I asked her, I was like, have you ever gotten a courtesy call from me? Do you know what a courtesy call is? It's basically like you get into an altercation or something. Like, you either get written up, detention, get into a fight, get hit, whatever. And the principal basically calls you, or somebody in the office calls you, calls your parent and just be like, hey, this is a courtesy call just so you know, Blake, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know. Apparently, she got two. One of them was whenever I got sent to in school. Because I left early for band and I got told I was skipping class. Whatever. Stupid. The other one, you're going to find this hilarious. And I'm sure all my other homies are going to find this hilarious. Because it sounds crazy. Apparently my mom in 5th grade, got a call because I got punched by a special ed kid.
Was it Jet Ski Buddy?
It was... Stop, bro. It's not Jet Ski Buddy. But apparently, like, the special ed kid got mad and just ran up and punched me.
Okay.
And I blocked it out of my memory. But she told me, and I just remember. I remember what happened. I just remember he ran up and punched me in my stomach.
Oh my god.
For no reason. It was in like PE or something.
Bro had to assert his dominance.
I think I remember the kid too. Because I don't know if I can say this, but I remember because he was notorious for when we had fire drills, like the alarm would go off and he would just like start screaming.
We all had one at school.
But he was the nicest kid. Like, he was so nice, and I didn't punch him back. I didn't do that. Like,
you better than me, bro.
I wouldn't have done that. No, because he's special ed. I wouldn't have done that. But I did get punched.
I don't think I knew what special ed was.
I did get punched. Well, my mom was taught special ed, so I knew what it was. But I did get punched by a special ed kid in 5th grade.
My only detention? No, I had two, actually.
I had one.
6th grade, I slapped a kid. But I asked. Like, I asked for permission to slap him.
A consensual slap?
Yeah, I said, can I slap you as hard as I can right now? He said, yeah. And he stood there, stuck his head out, and I did it. And he ran and told on me, bro. And then the other one was I cheated on a STAR test. You remember those?
And what's the start test?
The books, like you're supposed to read a book and then you go to the website and you take a quiz on the book.
Oh, we did something different, but I know what you're talking about. It was called something different.
Yeah,
for
my
us.
friend like took it next to me, like so I had my arm under the desk and he put his arm up, acting like it's my arm and took it.
That's so genius.
How we got caught,
But that's genius, though.
I think if we were but the problem is, so the teacher desk was like right behind us, and like you could
well, you're an idiot.
But it was a tough idea.
No, you're an idiot.
It was a tough idea.
No,
though.
you're an
the
idiot.
The idea is tough.
The idea is tough. The execution was flawed.
Very
flawed. I don't think I ever got caught cheating on a test. I don't think I ever got caught.
One time I asked if I could cheat on a test, and he allowed me.
I don't ask. I just do it.
Nah, I said, can I just chat GPT this? And he said, yeah. So I did it.
That's fair.
Got an A on it, too.
I just started using ChatGPT till college. I don't use ChatGPT, though. I only use it to, like, do notes.
Yeah. Pass my classes, too.
No.
Hip, hip, hooray! That's an A!
I don't know. I never used ChatGPT to pass classes.
I asked ChatGPT the other day how to talk to women. I'm so serious. I said I just need to be more outgoing and express myself.
So give it. Let's act this out.
I'm not gonna look at you as a woman.
I'm a woman.
Damn, you sucked! Why'd this woman got a mustache, boy? Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm a woman. You ready? You see?
Did you just touch me?
Let's paint the scene.
Where are we at?
You're working.
I talk to women all the time at work.
Okay. I'm wandering the aisle. Okay?
Okay.
Action.
Wait, what's the context? Like, what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to do what ChatGPT said.
How
would you approach me?
I'm working.
How would you approach me?
I'm working now.
How would you approach me?
Excuse me, miss.
All right, hold on, let's go.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. Come on.
That dump truck you have.
All right, bro.
It's insane.
Don't ever talk to me again, you fucking pig!
Can I get your number?
Hey.
It worked.
Come on, bro. That's game.
That's butter.
Game is game. Yo, anybody who just saw that, do that.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh. I'm joking. Don't do that. You'll see the
compliment their eyes.
You'll see the authorities. What's your go-to, like?
Compliment?
Yeah.
Eyes, probably.
Even if they have ugly eyes.
Oh, I don't talk to them.
Be like, yo, your eyes look good, and it's just like ugly. What do you think are the worst colored eyes? You think black?
Why did you think black has to be the worst?
I didn't mean it like that, but I'm just saying like black colored eyes. Like you think that's like
I literally like all eyes.
You know what I think? I think big pupils are super attractive. Like nice colored eyes and like big eyes are super attractive to me.
I think small pupils are weird.
Yeah, you look like a like a demon. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
but I am a demon.
Hey, no you're not.
Sorry.
We got people. I know a couple. My homies are people of God. All right, they rub off on me.
I'm a freak demon. I like toes. I complimented toes a couple times. Last Monday at work.
No.
It's not bad. No. There's context.
No. You complimented a woman's toes. Do you know them?
No, but they were talking
about... Oh my gosh.
No, they're like, yeah, I just dropped like $70. I just got my toes done. And she's like in flip-flops. And she's like, do they look nice? I said, oh yeah, they look great.
Bro said it with such compassion. Man, they look...
But I like feet.
They look succulent. You should might as well just said that.
I'm feeding for them! I should have dropped on all fours and started licking. No. Is that not real?
No, it's not real.
Do you like feet? Like, do you think feet?
No,
Oh,
I'm not a foot guy. I'm not. I'm a face guy. I'm a personality guy.
I used to be a. I used to hate feet. Like, I used to think feet. But my homie Jalen,
The way that I
he
think,
turned me to the dark side.
the one that I think would be like, I like my own feet,
I hate my own
and I'm
feet.
like, yo, I wouldn't want nobody near that.
So
I
you're not
wouldn't.
putting it. If a
I
girl,
don't even want myself near my feet
your girl
sometimes.
got her toes freshly done, you're not sucking on them. All right, that's all I had to say.
No.
What? Freshly done, fresh out the
No.
shower.
No. There's no shot. No shot. Bro, you're a freak, bro.
Sir freaks a lot.
That is his Instagram handle. That is his Instagram handle.
Do not follow it.
Don't follow it. So, bro, what other summer plans you got? You know, big 2025 summer. Besides working,
Um, Wisconsin.
you're going to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think not this coming. Wait, I'm going the 19th.
You leaving me?
Aren't you gonna be in like
You
Colorado?
leaving me?
When are you going to Colorado?
You're going without permission?
Daddy gets what Daddy wants.
No.
Did you even ask Daddy for permission? Kid, what are you doing?
Nah. Of June?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in Colorado.
Okay,
I'm
then
not. I'm
fuck
going.
you.
I'm going to Colorado. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm going there 17th
Zoom call
to the
episode.
23rd. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. You got me messed
Hello?
up.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Is this thing on?
Just tapping my camera.
Nah, I don't think I could do that.
Oh, I got a concert too.
Where are you going?
Tyler the Creator. Chromacopia. United Center. July 1st. 7
You know.
o'clock.
You know where I'm going, David. Oh.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm going to David though. Oh, winner! Ah. It's gonna be outside. I hope it has a nice little drizzle. I might cry. So beautiful,
Part of our friendship broke that day.
dude.
I hope you realize that. Part of our friendship ended that day.
You should have texted me on release day.
I wasn't paying attention. I was in school. I had finals I needed to study for.
I got home from work at I think 10 o'clock and I said I have to buy these tickets. I have to get them now.
All right, man. You're fiending.
Yes, because it was on payday too.
I don't think I could drive to Chicago in general. I'd be scared. I'd be like, oh, oh.
Get the fuck away from me!
I don't think I could do it. I'd be like freaking out.
I think I'm going to Chicago soon
Really?
with a group of friends for Pokemon
Hey, yo, if you see him in
Go.
Chicago, pull up
Dude, not
on him
Get on me.
with a gun.
Nope. No.
Not with a gun.
Put me on to your best friends. Put me on with them. Gucci gang. Gucci slacks. Can you tell them the jet ski buddy story?
No, we're not. No, we're never. No, we can't. We can't. We can't. No, 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 no. Caleb, that has to stay in the vault forever. No, Caleb, that has to stay in the vault. Caleb, that has to stay in the vault.
Dude, I caught 19 Groudons. 3 shiny ones on Pokemon Go last night.
I can't remember the last time I played a Pokemon Go.
I've
Should I
been getting
re-download
back-
it?
Yeah, I've been getting back into it heavy.
Should I? Really?
Should I check what Pokemon around here?
Dude, get out of your phone right now.
I got
Check
it.
what-
Bro. I'll
some
show them.
Pokemon
I'll
around.
show them what Pokemon around here.
Are you serious? You just ruined everything.
No,
You just ruined it. Now we gotta scrap this whole thing.
we're gonna throw it away.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have to restart just because you wanted to have your fucking Instagram reels open.
And this is a TikTok.
Ni hao.
Anyway, we got 4 Pokemon.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
You
I
can,
bet I can name them right now.
don't click on them.
I'm clicking on them.
It's cheating if you click on them.
Dude, that's freaking.
Incorrect. You don't know, bro.
Dude, that's Charizard. Oh,
Oh, you're lying. Oh.
dude, that's literally Charizard right there. Dude, that's Charizard.
Yeah.
I know my Pokemon, bro. And other stuff.
Nicki Minaj is a year.
What?
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, bruh. Oh, Nicki Minaj.
You know how I feel about Queen Nikki, and you're gonna bait me like that?
You think she bad?
I think she's a lovely woman, great personality. She's a mother, which is very important. Strong, independent woman.
More than a
I let.
woman. More than a woman to me. You like that
Who
song?
sung that song?
I'm gonna tell you. No, no, shut up. You're not doing this trick.
No, who sung that song?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
I don't know either. That's the reason why I'm asking.
If I tell you the name,
What's your? I love Mario. You should let me love you.
I like Neo. Neo. What about Miss Independent that he made?
Oh, I forgot how that goes.
Miss Independent. That's
That's
why
why I
I love
love
you.
her. Or is it her or you?
Both. I think it's both.
Tomatoes, potatoes, you know?
I saw him live.
You saw Neo? Was he
Yeah.
wearing his fedora?
Then he took it off, and I forgot he's bald.
He's bald?
Yeah, he's skin bald.
He looks like he's like the type of guy to have waves.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but no, it was straight to the scalp.
Like,
No,
like,
shiny.
like SpongeBob, like, bald, bald.
Yes. It caught me off guard. I turned to my mom and said, "He's bald." She's like, "You didn't know that?" I said, "No."
Bro, mom should be expecting you to know everything.
No, literally.
Like, anytime you don't know something, they're like,
You didn't know that,
you ain't know that.
Mom. Why would I know pad sizes? I got in an argument about that the other day.
Bro,
I'm like, why would I know that?
Everything that we've talked about so far for the past like 50 minutes have been so crazy. Like?
Why would I know what that means?
I don't
It's because my sister and mom were talking about them, and like that.
see. I don't involve myself in those conversations. I just walk away.
I didn't try to. We were shopping. And they're like, "Can you go grab these?" I'm like, "I don't know what that is."
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. My mom would just leave and go get them.
Yeah, I might cook steak when I get home.
Oh, what do you put on your steak? Like what type of seasonings? You put honey on your steak?
I used to.
Caleb put me onto that. Not you, the other Caleb.
Oh,
Chris Brown. We're gonna call him Breezy now. I'm gonna call him Breezy now. From now on, I'm gonna call him Breezy.
That's a Breezy has a 50-50 fan base right now.
What do you mean?
He beat a woman. I mean, some people still don't like him.
But he doesn't beat women that I know of.
Let us know. All the
Nah.
girls he beat, drop a comment.
Nah, he doesn't beat women. But that's my boy for real, bro. So we should probably start talking about him like that, you know?
You're calling him Chris Breezy.
But he is Chris Brown. He looks like Chris Brown.
He's gonna sing like Chris Brown though.
I don't.
Or
think
you'll get
I've
back
heard
to
him.
me on that one.
I don't think I've heard him sing. I've only seen him dance.
Maybe we have to bring him on.
He'll definitely come on here.
We have to have him sing a dance.
He'll have some stories about me in college, like at fucking 3 a.m. in the morning, just geeking out. 100%. Him and Josh, they'll get on here. But you're gonna have to tone it down. You be wilding sometimes. They're men of God.
Am I not?
You just said you were a freak demon a couple minutes ago.
I know what I am on the inside. I'm an alpha male.
He did like your name. He thought your name was pretty funny. Sir Freaks a lot. He thought that was really funny.
That was tough, isn't it?
That was tough.
Took me like an hour to think.
He was crying laughing when I told him, and he was like, "Why have I never thought of that?"
Dang it, he's the only sir.
That's crazy. Your name's Caleb. His name's Caleb. You both are light skinned. You're definitely taller than him. He's like me. But
Whoa.
I'm just joking.
Oh,
I love him though. That's my guy. That's my homie. Don't ask me to compare who's the better Caleb.
Nah, I was gonna compare meat sizes.
That
I know you know. No comment. No comment.
I don't know either of your meat sizes. First of all,
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
I've never seen either one, and I don't want to see. I am a straight male.
Remember when we tried to set up a 2-man on New Year's Eve?
That wasn't me.
No, it was.
That was not me.
Because we were both snapping both girls. I can't name it.
Oh, I remember that.
Did you get me a slushie? No.
I remember that. That was so funny. I remember that because you were over and we were shotgunning like sparkling waters in my basement.
my first and only shotgun in my life.
Really, bro? Bro, I remember that now. Yeah, we did try to set up that 2-man. On he almost went on a 2-man with me. Well, not really 2-man.
What do you mean not really?
Well, because like I had a homie that was in town, and she had her cousin with her, and
Like a double date?
I didn't want to like leave the because I was gonna go see her.
Yeah.
So I just was gonna ask my homie Caleb and be like, "Yo," but I was super tired that day, and I just didn't go.
Oh, that's fair.
So, because if I'm gonna go hang out with a girl, I need energy. You know, I need to have enough energy to like keep the vibes high to make sure the day is right. I just didn't that day.
That's fair.
I was scared.
Women really scale me. They're just creatures I can never really understand.
Bro, um, yeah, man. What you got going on for the rest of this week, though? What you got? What you got? What you got?
Pokemon Go Sunday.
Okay.
There's 8 of us. Nah, bruh. We've been on this. I got Pokemon Go tomorrow morning before work. Got a 3 to 10 tomorrow. Yeah, I got nothing else. That's it. I mean, there's only 2 days left of this week, man. And there's not much for me to do.
I mean, that is true. What about then? Yeah, that was pretty stupid of me to ask. What
No,
about
bro. You're never stupid. Love yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself.
tell the people some nice words
I don't have any nice words. It's more of an in the moment type of
in
thing.
the moment? In the moment, give me give me your what do you think is the best speech of all time?
You're not even gonna know. I was gonna say Irwin. Irwin Smith. You don't know who
Dude,
that
you're
is.
racist, dude. It's obviously Martin Luther King.
My guy's an Asian.
Ooh.
It's not even a real person, bro.
Dude, I'm talking like in real life speech.
I would do like MLK speech though.
Okay, that like anytime I hear that, it makes me want to run through a
I
wall.
had a dream.
Like it makes me want to run through a wall. You know, because it's like, dang, maybe I'm not doing enough with my life. You know what I'm saying? No. All right, I'll shut up.
I never heard. Never mind. I don't know. I'm just geeking out right now.
You geeking out? You pretty tired too, man?
Yeah, bro. My social battery's been out at work. I'm like, I hate these customers.
I feel like that's how everybody is that works in customer service.
Well, they're just mean, bro.
Everybody in customer service that works like or retail just hates their life, probably. Except, well, my mom works in part time works in. I did see Jay Dougie
Jay Dougie.
yesterday. He didn't see me, but I saw him in the cart.
I love Jay Dougie. He's always They've been cutting. They've been doing bogus cutting his hours.
That's what they did to my mom. My mom was only working like 10 hours.
Man, that's bad.
Oh, yo, free moms and free J Dougie from Target.
Free Dougs, bro. Free Dougs.
You know what I'm saying? Free them. But yeah, man.
Balls.
But what?
Those are balls, man.
Yeah, man. Game 2 of the finals. Who you got? I'm probably gonna go Thunder.
I think Thunder. Shay's dropping
You think it's gonna be
48.
crazy?
I think Shay's dropping 48 points, 3 rebounds, four
The
assists.
fun part is, I think the best part is free agency.
You think?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I'm excited for it, though.
Oh yeah.
I said that if the Pacers win, I'll go to the championship parade.
You will.
Yeah, me and my sister and her boyfriend will go.
That's pretty tough.
Because we were gonna go to the game, but we saw how much tickets were.
I don't even
They were like
know.
three people. It was like $750 with including fees, but not taxes.
Thanks.
So we'll just probably go to the parade if they win.
Keyword if.
If I'm hoping, I really am.
I wonder how many people are actually cheering for OKC.
Everybody in OKC.
Well, okay, but they don't count.
A lot of people probably are cheering for OKC.
Really, I hate OKC.
And the entirety of Canada is probably cheering for OKC. They have two. Well, there are two Canadian players on, but everybody in Canada probably loves Shea more than Andrew Nemhard and Benedict Mathurin.
What do you mean? I like them more.
Bro, did you see that shot by Andrew Nemhard? Where he was like tween cross,
Yeah,
tween cross, step back.
Bro was cooking.
On Shea? That got me so hyped.
It caught me off guard. I didn't expect
Bro, did you not watch Andrew Nemhard last year in the playoffs?
No.
Against the Celtics?
No.
Bro dropped like 30 something on the Celtics in the East. Bro, I thought it was going to be one of those Paul George moments where Paul George just randomly came about in Indiana because he was so good. And I thought it was going to be like Nemhard. Nemhard was going to be the next Paul George.
He is, bro.
He is cold.
He is tough.
But, I mean, I'm hoping that the Pacers win, but I don't think that they can. But, you know.
OKC just has so much.
They have so much depth.
Defense, offense. They can do it all.
They got the Caruso. They got the GOAT. They got. I don't like Lou Dort, though.
I hate Lou Dort.
I think Lou Dort's a little dirty. Like a dirty player.
Oh, okay.
Like Grayson Allen be dirty, but he shows it. Lou Dort will do something like you blow by him, he'll just stick his foot out. And I think that's like
scummish.
That's scummish. Like I think if you're gonna foul somebody, at least do it.
Go full send it, baby.
Like because then a fight might happen.
That's kind of tough.
You know what's another thing I said? The dumbest thing to happen in the NBA has been the challenge.
Oh my goodness.
Because at least like if my team loses the finals on a bad call, I can be delusional about it. Whereas if now it's like, let's challenge it. And now you're taking time out of my day by making this longer because you want to make sure that you get the ball.
And you still fucking lose the ball.
Like, it's the whole point of sports. Bad calls. Nobody's perfect. I just said that. Nobody's perfect.
And you still love them.
And I still love them. But that's the whole joy, is it gives me something to still complain about for the next 20 years. Like, oh, we would have won if it wasn't for that call. Whereas if, like, now if we challenge it and they're like, actually, we made the right call. Damn. Then it's like, dang, I really
just did lose.
Like, we really just lost because we suck.
I think I'm just ass.
Like, you know? But, I don't know. I'm excited for Game 2. We're going to report back after Game 2. Maybe even Game 3, because Game 3 is probably going to be in the week.
No, probably, yeah.
So, we'll report back after that, you know. There's been another episode of the Clockwork Podcast.
And we're off the clock.
Any wise words?
Love everyone.
Love everybody.
Respect everyone.
Respect.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
And
don't hold grudges.
Show them the tat. Ooh. Suicide awareness right there. Men's Mental Health Month.
Shout out all the men struggling out there. I hope you find the help you need. I hope you find the people you need. The spirit you need. The energy you need to keep moving, baby.
Exactly. And we clocking out on that.
Mwah.